What's up, nerds and nerdettes and we little nerdlings all? It's your buddy Big Johnny G, the two-gun Pixie presents Legendary Gaming. Almost knocked me back. So we have yet another What's in the Pixie's Box. Now I know that I have been talking about the fact that there has not been enough superhero games in the board gaming company. That sort of changed a little bit this past year. And now, we have another game for you to check out that definitely is a superhero game. So why don't I meet you down the table, and I'll tell you all about Originz. We are back indeed. It is Wednesday. We have another What's in the Pixie's Box, and this one is another superhero game. Even though they seem to be coming out with more of them a little bit more regularly, we still haven't seen a lot down at the table. And you all know that I'm actively looking for superhero board games, card games to play. So Originz came here for review purposes. So why don't we open this up? What do you say, Foo? Why don't we? Thank you very much. Let me get out of the splash zone, so to speak. Okay, so starting off very easy. Always getting away from ourselves, my friends. There we go, without the glare. Without the glare. Colors are great. I mean, they pop just like a comic book. You know, the four-color art of a comic book, so to speak. At least the way it was phrased in the old days. Look at this. You get over 270, well, not over, but 270 cards. The game is made specifically for strategic battles and all ages. It's fun for the whole family. Turn your kitchen table into a comic book fight scene where you become a hero or villain. Wield one or more of the 12 iconic superpowers and battle with friends in a variety of fun formats like team battles, Super Boss, or Cosmic Drafts. All right. And ages 10 and up, 2 and 8 players, 15 minutes or more. Not bad. So let's see what we got here. I like on the side, too. One side says choose the part of a hero, and the other side says choose the part of a villain. I kind of like that. That's cool. And there's not a lot of superhero games out there where you actually get the choice of playing the hero or the villain. And when you do, it's usually a one versus all game. So, the rule book. Oh, look at the rule book. Looks really small. 20 pages. That's not bad. And, you know, they went with comic book style font, of course. That's typical. Not that it's a bad thing. It sounded like it might have been a bad thing the way I said that. And I don't really mean it that way. It's just a matter-of-factly. I meant to say that matter-of-factly. Anyway, I like when you start with the game components in the rule book. I do actually like that. And I like the way you have all the pictures looking like comic book panels. You're keeping the thematics of the game alive in the rule book. I enjoy that. Yeah, there we go. This is the start of the phase. So you get an idea. And I'll be going through this, and I'll do a setup video, which will probably be very short and easy, I'm sure. When you're dealing with something that's just a card game, it usually is. And then I'll do the how-to play. And then as soon as I can get at least one other of the 20-sided warriors here, then we'll make sure that we give you guys and gals of our followership. We'll make sure we'll give you a playthrough. Now let's take a look at the art on these cards and see what they're like. Both the art and how the cards themselves are made, how durable they may or may not be. They have that like new card static stick. Oh, it comes out with a wrapper easy enough. Actually kind of barely felt wrapped. There's the art for the back of the cards. Cool, it's very comic booky again, like I said. So these are all the same, right? The same back on everything, yeah. Alright, so this is, I imagine, your main draw deck, whatever it's called. So they have powers. And the iconography of I'm sure the iconography there speaks of the rules, tells you what you can and cannot do. You can look at all of them. We'll look at some. Deplete a card from your hand. If you do, then purge a card from combat. Chains. Deplete X cards from a deck. X is the number of that icon cards you have in combat. Crunch. Deplete one card from a player's deck. Find up to 2 cards in that player's depletion pile and purge them. I guess purging makes it sound to me like an effect that takes something out of the game completely. Evolve. Purge the top card of your deck. Steal the top card of another player's deck and put it into combat. Then, stun that card. Alright, so that was a little sneak preview. And these cards look nice. They're sliding all over the place. They definitely do not have a problem with that sort of static stick that you sometimes get with new cards. They're not linen finish, but, you know, I've said it before, honestly, big deal. Big deal. They're still nice cards. That's good. Okay, get that right in here. Looks like some more cards of the same setup. Take a quick look at this too, right, my friends? I can't remember what the first superhero board game was I got. Looking at the shelf, I don't think I remember ever having one as a kid. Looking at the shelf, I think it might have been Sentinels of the Multiverse. Siphon. Gain 1 energy. You may draw 1 card. Complete a tactic power from combat. Sweep. Defeat 3 cards from the deck. If you activated another assault this turn, gain 2 energy. The very last one here. Oh, power ring! Look at that! Lantern! Deplete X cards from your hand. X is the number of different origins you have in combat. No idea what that means. I'm sure I'll find out. Is this also... Wow, more of... Okay. Well, take a look at it. Just a few of these. Let's see what other sort of powers and abilities this game is playing up, such as Giant. Wow. Choose. Deplete 5 cards from a deck, or restore 2 cards and deplete all of another player's cards from combat. Wow. Oh, a mount. Draw 1 card. You may put a minion from your hand into combat. And we'll look at this. Oh, shell. Heroes in a half shell, turtle power. Deplete an assault from combat. You may draw 1 card. These powers, players. Maybe this is the Kickstarter bonus cards. I'm not sure, but they're cards and they're part of the game. So we, my friends, you and I, we shall take a look and see what we shall see, such as delve. Let's look at the back of this. Animate. Yeah, so I'm not sure what these cards are for. I'll find out when I look at the rules, and I will make sure to let you all know in a video. Warp and Breach. Almost sound like sort of Berserk and Flatten. Trap and Escape. Freeze and Tempest. So there's a little bit of a animate and delve. Sort of a similarity to Create and Hunt, Ignite, and Rebirth. Or maybe not. Maybe I'm just looking into it a little bit too much. Well, let's take a look at this. This is the... not sure we will find out. Oh, I wonder if those cards are the heroes. Maybe these are base powers or something? Again, I don't know. I have not read the rulebook yet, my friends. Power armor? Your suit makes you an unstoppable juggernaut. Both sides say the same thing. Plant mastery? You command the forest and channel life-giving essence. Ocean mastery? You command the currents and the creatures of the deep. Vigilante justice. Your guns and gadgets are all that you've ever needed. Super strength. Your own two fists are the deadliest of weapons. Super speed. You're so fast that you can step through time. Dark magic. You are master of the forgotten and forbidden rituals. Cyborg upgrade. You're half man, half war machine. Weather control. You wield the elemental forces of wind, ice, and lightning. Insect mutation. You're the leader of the hive of a supreme survivor. Fire control. You're flame incarnate, a volcanic creature on the verge of eruption. And finally, dragon mutation. You've been bestowed with the attributes of an ancient mythical creature. Oh, some sort of maybe power templates? I'm even more curious now than ever to see how this all comes together, my friends. You can tell I'm really happy because I'm singing. Alright, so there we go. Originz, the superpowered card game. So you know how much I love superhero themes in a board game, card game kind of theme that's going on. So I can't wait to be able to figure this game out. I can't wait to show you the setup, the how to play, and then get a couple of the 20-sided warriors to the table and play this. Alright, so thank you everyone. Thank you so much for checking us out on Facebook, on Instagram, and on Twitter. I also want to give a great big shout out to all our friends out there that have been going over to our official Two Gun Pixie Zazzle store and checking out all the cool t-shirts and hats and mugs and other nerdy gaming and RPG inspired goofery that we have going on over there for the merch. And everyone, you know, you're all so cool. You subscribe to us on YouTube, you watch our videos, you comment, you like our videos, and man, you share our videos. Please keep that up. Please keep sharing our videos. I'm your buddy Big Johnny G for Two Gun Pixie presents Legendary Gaming, and my friends, I am out of here.